Jay Schlatt literally made the best move of leaving OTK because any and everyone associated with it is just burning the whole company to the ground. Just like how you are gonna get burned to the ground if you don't. Like and subscribe, boys. Go ahead and join the fishbowl. We're so close to 20K. Well, boys, today is tomorrow, and Nick, Nmplol, Nicholas Michelle Poloms. He's in the news today for basically, we already know he's getting divorced from his I guess ex-wife now, Malena. And it is not looking good. This man keeps trying to save face, but anytime Henry Resilient just uploads, it always gets worse. And Henry uploaded a 1 hour and 9 minute video going over the new details in the court documents, and I'm simmering it down. All right, boys, I'm giving you guys a straight shot of what we actually care about, because Malena is alleging that Nick cheated on her while she was back in Norway taking care of her mother with cancer. And Malena is alleging that Nick cheated on her with a female streamer. Okay, she didn't specifically say the female streamer, alright? She's trying to be vague here. But everyone is able to read between the lines, go back and watch through the VODs and see the streamer that she may be hinting at that Nicholas was cheating on her with.
All right, so upon returning, Malena found suspicious photos of another woman in message between another woman and Nicholas on Nicholas' phone. Damn, she went through his phone. God damn, shawty. Shortly thereafter, Malena deactivated all social media accounts and asked Nicholas for a divorce. Damn.
God damn.
Look, man, it is an evil world out here, man. I be trying to tell y'all, man, but
It's an evil world we live in.
and you know, like, emotional cheating is still cheating. Now, she never said he cheating in divorce docs, but we do have, I don't know, is this what y'all want me to show? Like, this clip is supposed to, is this the person?
And a bunch of his online friends. And he has her hand around her waist on her hip.
I mean, he ain't gripping it though. Let me give him some, this is called hipgate. Hipgate, she doesn't say who the woman was. For all it could have been Kachi, right? It could have been Kachi, but hipgate comes to mind.
Bro, how does this end up in Wine About It? How? Pete says you will watch to learn your lesson.
Hey, he is definitely learning the lesson now. The lesson is not to ever get married.
You caused a ruckus. Can I say, and I mean this sincerely, I did not know that this was not okay.
But this is this is what it is.
I had no idea.
Ninja, you know, man.
So yeah, this man Nicholas Michelle Poloms, I guess Malena kind of got pissed off because if you guys don't know, Nick has this ERP girlfriend. All right, it's not real, or it wasn't real until Malena started to leave the picture. Then it became real. But Nick had this ERP girlfriend named Nora the Explorer. And I'm gonna be honest here, I don't know how I feel if my girlfriend or boyfriend was talking to some person online like this.
You know, I have a serious question.
All right.
I have to know before the date today. Or tomorrow,
Okay.
whenever we do it. Are you down for butt stuff? Both ways?
Yeah, I don't know if I'd be allowing my spouse to be playing GTRP if this is how they be speaking over there. I'm just saying. But Malena was like, it's just a video game. Who cares? He's just, doing his Nick-isms. But then the whole Amsterdam trip to TwitchCon EU happened, and I'm gonna be honest here, I don't know how Malena even allowed this man to even come back into her presence after that, because that man was flirting with Nora, and I'm just sitting here just like, brother, GTRP, we can just be like, oh, that's just how the characters, play out. Okay. Nick, you're in real life now. You're no longer RPing here. But obviously, this all got back to Nick, and I'm gonna be honest with you, this was quick. Alright, this whole thing happened while I was asleep. I literally woke up to all this information, boys. I went to sleep to nothing, and woke up to the whole thing being discussed. And basically, Nick had to respond, alright? And of course he said, no cheating ever happened. But Henry Resilient, you're a loser for actually going through my divorce documents. How could you do this? You hurt me for the last time. All right, Henry? This boy was more hurt about Henry than his wife alleging that, cheating was going on in the relationship. I can't even be mad at Henry. He's just a bro with a daughter trying to make it. This won't make his career, but at least he's trying. Bro was Omega mad putting that in the Discord. But then, Henry Resilient came out saying this boy was cheating. Alright, Malena's legend, this boy was cheating. Then that man switched up. He said, hold up, wait a minute. Let me put on my glasses right quick. Hold up, lawyer, do we have a statement prepared for this? For those curious, I've never cheated and never will. Depending on how things progress, this will become obvious. A lot of the things y'all have seen have been unequivocally false. In the meantime, I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing and leave the legal stuff to the professionals. But that didn't matter because everyone in his Discord started to clown him. Even Asmongold was in there clowning this boy. Nick was devastated whenever Asmongold came in with the damn forcing CD. I haven't seen this emote in a hot minute. So this whole situation is, blowing up more and more. And whenever Dexterito tweeted this out, the information on Henry Resilient talking about Nmplol's divorce case and how, it's being alleged that he cheated on his wife. Oh, Mr. Arthur had to come out here. All right, I like Mr. Arthur. He's pretty cool. And I'm just saying here, boys, if you guys ever can, get yourself a German friend. They're some of the nicest people out there. I'm just saying. Germans get a bad rap. But there are some of the most friendly people out there. But Mr. Arthur came out here to, clarify some things. And I want to be honest, if I was Nick, I'd be like, I don't know if I like the way that you was clarifying that, Mr. Arthur. I'm just saying. Retweet that. So Dexterito tweeted out, Twitch streamer Nick, Nmplol, Poloms has denied cheating allegations after details emerged from divorce filings with former partner and co-streamer Malena. And then right above that, Mr. Arthur quote tweeted it, and I'm going to be honest here, I don't know if this is what you want to be your defense. I'm going to be honest, if I was Nick, I was like, Mr. Arthur, I think it was better off you if you just not saying anything. But Mr. Arthur said, these allegations are truly disgusting. I've spent literally every single hour with Nick during TwitchCon. We even slept in the same bed. Multi-millionaire sleeping in the same bed with his guy. Okay, then. Just saying, boys. This was whenever Nick was also a multi-millionaire. He could have got his own bed. You tell me you guys are sharing beds? Okay, then. There's been no cheating at all times. I was supporting every possibility for their marriage to be saved. Helped him go through this phase where I could as a friend. There's gotta be mistakes on both sides for a marriage to fail with no doubt. But these accusations ain't it. I don't know, maybe she was talking about you, Miss Arthur. Maybe you was the one that Nick was texting and, she found suspicious photos of. I'm just saying here, the NMP Diddy house does have cameras everywhere. And I mean everywhere. Who knows? But I'm gonna be honest here, Mr. Arthur can't act like he doesn't know that, Nmplol was known for flirting, at least, with the other female co-hosts that would come on to the streams right in front of Malena sometimes. Literally right in front of her. And I'm gonna be honest here, I think we all could agree. After a while of seeing your spouse say that it's a quote-unquote bit on the stream, you're gonna feel some kind of way every time some beautiful woman comes on the stream and you guys are doing some collab and for some reason he's flirting with her and you're just sitting there just like, can you stop? And he's just like, babe, come on. It's my stream persona. It's just my stream persona. Like, after a while, you're gonna be like, stop. In general. Just stop. Right? You don't want to see your partner flirt with anyone. I get it that it's supposed to be his stream persona, this creepy guy that slightly sexually harasses women. I get it. It's his stream persona or whatever, but I don't know. If I had a partner, I'll probably be like, can you stop that in general? Like, I don't want to see you do that, / I don't want you to do that. We're in a marriage together. Stop. Plus, on top of that, I want to be honest with you, Malena was really carrying a lot of those streams. He didn't have to do that at all. If he thinks that was really getting him the views, like, no, Malena was getting the views. You were just there, flirting with all the other women. So, yeah, he can paint this in any light that he wants, that he didn't physically cheat, but I mean, like, brother, you were definitely flirting with a lot of women right in front of her face. I'm just saying here, unless there's like text of her saying, yo, Nick, I actually do love it whenever you flirt with the women in front of me. I'm just saying here, after a while, you're gonna get pissed off about it. Just saying here, boys. And then on top of that, the whole Amsterdam trip with Nora the Explorer, and then as soon as it's announced that, you know, they broke up, you're going on these dates with Nora the Explorer, and then the worst part is this man, I guess it was all lust for him. He didn't actually want Nora whenever, you know, the whole thing got down to the brass tacks of it. He wanted some random Asian chick that he only knows because his company was putting on basically a talent show trying to boost viewership for streamers. And I'm just sitting here like, okay then, Nick, you definitely don't have a commitment problem at all. This one girl that you were flirting with on GTRP, then you went on these quote-unquote dates with, all right? It's all was for content, boys, and now you're with this other girl for content, boys. You're definitely not trying to get into that either. Okay. I don't know how much longer this man can just say it's all content. It's somehow one day none of it's content, the next day all of it was. You know, for some reason this man wants to go back and forth, be wishy-washy with everything. He wants to be so vague, so he always has an in and an out. Just like Ms. Kiff, who the other day basically was getting dragged for, you know, everything he was doing in Japan, becoming a nuisance streamer. And then he had to do a whole apology tour because he realized, oh wait, maybe I am f***ing up here. Boys, click this video right here to find out what the hell is going on with Miss Kiff in Japan. But other than that, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment down below, and I'll see you all tomorrow.